I sensed something was amiss the instant my phone vibrated at 1:14 a.m. Not because of the motion notification itself, but because the alert originated from inside the house. The room I had never granted anyone access to. I opened the live stream expecting a raccoon that had snuck in through the pet door. Instead, I witnessed my wife standing in the dining room with her parents, conversing as if they owned the place. And then I heard it, her voice, low and assured, a tone she never employed with me. Once everything is here, he won't make a scene. He'll just accept it. Her father grunted his approval. Her mother nodded like a general authorizing a mission. Boxes stacked near the entrance, some labeled with her brother's name. My house, my trip, their scheme. My heart didn't sink. It didn't shatter. It froze solid. Dead calm. The kind of calm that only arrives right before something irreversible. The ironic part is, earlier that same day, she kissed me goodbye. Arms wrapped around my neck, eyes gentle, a smile that once held meaning. We used to slow dance in this house at midnight. We used to make plans for children we never had. We used to whisper vows in the darkness like they were holy. There were warning signs, naturally. The late-night messages she insisted were work-related. The sudden strain whenever her brother was mentioned. The way her parents' visits grew more frequent, more presumptuous. I dismissed them because love blinds you in ways you don't comprehend until you're watching the person you trusted conspire against you on a grainy, perfectly documented feed. Her brother had vacated his previous residence unexpectedly. She'd been excessively accommodating about it, too concerned. Her phone lay face down more frequently. Her tone grew sharper whenever I inquired about anything involving her family. And the tiniest detail, the one that finally churned my stomach, she had asked me weeks earlier if I'd ever consider leasing the guest room out. I laughed. She didn't. Now I comprehended why. I replayed the recording twice. Not because I questioned what I witnessed, but because part of me wanted the anguish to finish transforming me. Each second carved a new mark inside me. I watched her mother gesture toward the bedroom corridor. Her father hoisting one of the boxes. My wife directing them like a foreman. She knew I'd be absent for days. She knew I trusted her with my home. That was her error. Trusting me to remain predictable. The instant the video concluded, I felt the transformation from wounded husband to tactician. I smiled, a small, quiet expression, because they assumed I would simply accept it. They didn't know me at all. The first move was straightforward. I terminated my trip early, drove back home in the dead of night, parked 2 blocks away. Lights extinguished, engine silent. I tested the keys in the lock, then reconsidered. No entry. Not yet. I wanted them to believe their scheme was proceeding perfectly. So instead, I crept behind the property and accessed the breaker panel, the one I had installed myself. The one concealed behind a false fence panel they never knew existed. I shut off particular circuits. Not all, just enough to trigger technical malfunctions. Security cameras still operational. Recording everything. The garage door disabled. The smart locks offline from the exterior but functional from within. The stage was prepared. I departed, drove to a hotel, and waited. By afternoon, they returned. Her parents first, vehicle loaded. Her brother, this time grinning, entitled, walking as if he'd already claimed the space. My wife walked behind them, keys in hand, practiced confidence in her gait. They entered easily because I had left the door unlocked for them. They believed it was fortune. They believed the universe was supporting them. I observed through the camera as they unloaded box after box, discussing casually about where he would sleep, how I would adapt, how marriage requires compromise. I waited until the final box crossed my threshold. Then I activated the lock override. Every door, every window secured. The click resonated even through the speakers. Her father heard it first. He turned slowly, confusion morphing into something darker. Her mother attempted to open the door. Nothing. Her brother yanked at the handle as if brute strength would repair it. My wife froze, and that was the moment I emerged into the frame from the back hallway where I'd been waiting. Her eyes expanded as if she was seeing a phantom. I wasn't a phantom. I was the owner. I came home early, I stated, calm, soft, lethally steady. No yelling, no threats, just the truth cutting through the room. I walked past them and displayed my phone. The live footage played. Their scheming, their words, their intentions. My wife's face collapsed. Her mother's turned pale. Her father's nostrils flared like a bull preparing to attack. But even he recognized there was no footing here. You trespassed, I said, to facilitate an illegal occupancy. On video. Silence. Then I added, the police already have copies. Panic spread like wildfire behind their eyes. Her brother dropped the box he was clutching. My wife attempted to speak, but I raised a finger. She fell silent. You believed I would accept this, I said. And you were correct. I accepted it, just not the way you anticipated. I walked to the main breaker and flipped the master switch. The entire house ignited, alarms, lights, every device screaming simultaneously. A sensory explosion, a tempest of noise. They covered their ears, shouting chaos. But the doors unlocked automatically when the alarm triggered, and I pointed to the exit. Get out. And they did. All of them. Stumbling, panicked, humiliated. A procession of thieves expelled by the truth. I filed the trespass report, filed for divorce the following morning. Her brother's boxes remained untouched outside on the curb. A monument to their arrogance. She attempted to call. I blocked her. I didn't need apologies. I didn't need closure from her. The house felt pure again. Empty, yes, but pure. Betrayal doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. And revenge, real revenge isn't loud. It's controlled, measured, executed with the patience of someone who knows precisely what they're worth. I didn't lose anything that night. I simply eliminated what never belonged in my life in the first place.